Hey, good morning. It's Morning Mastery. Welcome to Mastery Monday. We're here daily to connect and share with warriors like yourself, committed to your life of growth and mastery. I'm here with my partner, Michael Smike. Hello, Michael. And as we're approaching today's Mastery Monday, Michael and I had a pretty awesome conversation this morning. And Michael was interested in sharing a little bit about those distinctions with you to really get the idea of mastery. Because mastery, again, is not about yes or no, I'm good at something. It's about where you are on that scale of mastery as a way of life. And so, Michael, would you mind sharing a little bit of what we're talking about?
Yeah, sure. So this morning, completely unsolicited, I wanted to pull Sean aside and share something. I had gratitude in my heart for something that he had shared with me about 3 weeks ago. And a dear friend once told me that if you have gratitude in your heart and you don't share it with a person, then it's like wrapping a present and not giving it to them. And so I shared some of these concepts with him about distinctions that he made in my career. And I said, time will tell, because this is all kind of fresh in terms of the things that he had shared with me in terms of my own distinctions on influence mastery. But I've already told him that I think that one of the concepts that he had shared with me will probably be a top 5 distinction that I will make inside my career, and that has literally revolutionized the way that I prepared both for a deposition recently and also for a trial that I had recently. And that distinction is when you're communicating or you're connecting with certain thoughts and certain processes, don't connect with your head, connect from your heart. Be connected empathetically and communicate emotionally. And when he was telling me this, I was kind of like, well, I do that all the time. You don't want to be too emotional because, people don't want to think that you're just this emotional creature and that you're not communicating from logic or rationality or science and with proof. And what I came to realize as I reflected on it in the coming days is that he was 100% right. And so in a lot of different ways, I felt disconnected when I was communicating with people because I'd always put on this facade of communicating from a place of logic. And I began to realize that if I started to connect more with the emotions or the feelings.
And this, by the way, is coming from somebody who's incredibly successful already as an attorney.
Yep.
So this is the growth mindset of mastery being displayed because he's saying, like, I realized all these limitations. This is from a person who's producing amazing results. So congratulations, first of all, on approaching it that way. And I feel the same way. And you can ask yourself, do you feel that same way about your own growth? But please come in.
Yeah. And so I became almost like overflowing with thoughts and emotions about what he was sharing, and I began to connect from my heart and how I was communicating with my clients, how I did a deposition, which is usually a very aggressive place, a very truth conscious.
In our world it is, because in many people's worlds it's not, but in our world it is, but you found a way to take it to a higher level.
That's exactly right. And so it revolutionized the way I prepared for my deposition, it revolutionized the way I prepared for the trial. And I really do believe that it had such tremendous impact on the likelihood of success. It took it, from an 80% chance of success to a 96% chance of success. And time will tell on that issue as well. But I had so much gratitude because I really do feel in working with this man that he has introduced me to these concepts of growth and concepts of mastery. And what a wonderful place it is to be where, one day you don't wake up and you realize that your mentor has nothing to teach you. It's that in a lot of different ways we're on this marathon of mastery in trying to get as much information as we could and implement as much as we could to have unique and amazing results for our clients. And that every single time I look forward, right, literally and figuratively, the person sitting across from me, my mentor, my teacher, is outpacing me. And that's such an empowering thought because I'm accelerating in how I'm attacking these situations and how I'm developing, results and processes. And then every single time I look and I check my own pace, I'm like, wow, I made up time. My pace is getting faster and faster. And then I look at this guy and he's like now a blip in front of me. And I'm like, wait a second, I'm accelerating, I'm moving faster. How is this guy outpacing me? And a lot of different ways I have just so much gratitude because he really has changed the trajectory of my career, not just, in 2011, in 2012, and 2013, but up until, 3 weeks ago and today. And so it's just such a wonderful thing to be able to share that I can see my own development and just so excited for the future and what more we can learn.
Oh, and thank you, Michael. I'm so appreciative of having such incredible teammates and people I can trust and care about and love at the level that we do here. And tomorrow, because we'll try to keep these videos a little bit tighter, shorter for everybody, we'll talk about on Trajectory Tuesday the fact that I didn't invent that concept. And that comes from me going out there and learning from people, just like you're learning from me and others, and I'm learning from you and others. We'll talk about where that came from on Trajectory Tuesday and some key distinctions. So have an awesome day out there. Love you, brother. Right? Have a great Mastery Monday. And again, it's not where you are. It's not yes or no. It's where you are on the scale of mastery. Have an awesome day. See you on Trajectory Tuesday. Please share the message. Thank you.